Well, hello everyone. This is your friend Joanna Rincon once again. Here, I'm actually today in my house backyard. I was just here getting some fresh air, thinking, reflecting, and just enjoying nature. And I said, let me just make my video here. Why not? It's a beautiful day. Just get some fresh air while I'm making the video, and that's why I'm here today. So, we're talking about the 15 Invaluable Laws of Growth by John Maxwell, right? In my first video, I talked about the law of awareness. Then I talked on my second video about the law of intentionality. And on this occasion, I am going to talk to you all about the law of pain. And it's not the third law in the book, but I'm not going to go in any particular order, right? Just going to talk about the law of pain because I am going through some pain myself. And I went back to the book and I read through the law of pain. And it's just good to, sometimes when we're going through bad experiences, through painful experiences, we tend to look at the negative, right? And this law of pain basically says that good management of bad experiences leads to great growth. And that's exactly what I want this pain, this bad experience to result in: great growth. You see, he says here, in the middle of pain, there are possibilities, opportunities, and great gain. And it's hard to turn things around and look at the positive, right? But when you start doing those things and you start really allowing yourself to go through the process and then look for the opportunities and the blessings, right, that will come with that bad experience, then things will really start to turn around for you. Let's see what he says here. So he says, he asks a question: how do you respond to experiences? And he's asking, do you explode in anger? Do you shrink yourself emotionally? Or do you become bitter? Right? So I guess, the first reaction, so what happened to me, I'll share with all of you what happened to me. So this week I got a call from my HR department, from the hotel where I work. I was unfortunately let go after almost 15 years working for that particular company. I was let go, and it's a hotel. COVID-19 unfortunately hit our industry the hardest, right? Restaurants, airlines, hotels. And so I kind of knew this might happen, right? But I guess when it happened, I wasn't prepared emotionally, right? And so, yes, you do become angry. Then you become really sad. Then you cry. Then you feel hopeless. And all those things, all those emotions, they start to show up. And you have to give yourself permission to let those emotions show up. Why? Because it's natural, It's natural that we feel those emotions. And for me in particular, like I can't say that, like, it still hurts. I'm still, in pain. But me going back to read this chapter, it just put things in perspective. Also reaching out to people, right? To people that I knew that will give me good advices also helped me. And so those are the things we need to do when we're going through painful experiences, right? In my case, it was termination of, a job, but it could be that you're going through, a breakup, relationship, a breakup. You're going through a terminal illness, something bad, And so that's why I wanted to make this video, because all of us, that's one thing with bad experiences. You know, all of us, we all go through them, but nobody likes them. And so, but we have to confront them, and we have to embrace them, and we have to learn from them. So John Maxwell, in his book, in this particular law, he gives us some advices how we can turn the pain into gain. He says, number one, to choose positive. And so that's exactly what you need to do. You need to be positive. You need to look at the possibilities and all the great things that will happen, right? If you continue to be positive and if you take action, of course. Then he says, embrace and develop your creativity. I am doing that already. I am getting real creative about the thing that I'm going to do next, which is nurture and grow my company, which is internal alignment, and help kids. I'm going to be working with youth, and I'm going to help a lot of kids in this world, and a lot of parents, and a lot of people that need help, coaching, mentoring. I am going to be doing that. As a matter of fact, I'm already putting together my first training program that I will be launching in my company. I actually been doing some training for youth. The month of May, I did trainings every Saturday. I had a free training for kids, and it was great. It was awesome. It felt amazing. And so I said, you know what? That's what I'm going to do. And I'm just getting real creative about the content, about everything that's going to be happening in that program. And creativity, once you get clear on what is it that you want to do, then creativity starts to flow. And it's amazing, the great things that happen, all the ideas that come up, and all the things you can do when you make a decision to just keep moving on, right? Then he also says here to embrace the value of the bad experience. And I think that's really important, to embrace the value, right? Because for me, I'm Christian, and I know there's value because God allowed this experience to happen. If God allowed this to happen in my life, it's because he has greater things for me. He has other plans in my life. And that's why we need to embrace the value of the experience. You need to make good changes in your life. Again, get out of your comfort zone. Go and do that thing that you've been wanting to do for a really long time. Now is the time. And take responsibility. So in this take responsibility, the way I look at it, for me in particular, I took responsibility because I allow myself, as I mentioned before, I allow myself to cry, to let all those emotions go through, and by me allowing that and feeling okay, that it's okay to feel that way, then now I can turn it around and just take control over my emotions and just go and do that thing that I'm looking forward to do now, right? When you allow those emotions to go through, then you can feel free, because I feel like you can only feel free when you have control over your emotions and what you're feeling, right? I don't feel bitter. I don't have anything against anyone. I'm going positive, and it was all because God wanted this to happen, right? That's taking responsibility. And again, we think, especially now with this COVID-19, there's a lot of things out there that we don't have control over. We do have control about the way we react to things. We do have control of our inner world and our inner emotions. And if there's one thing you can control right now, right, it's that. And that is what you need to do, to control yourself and to be okay with the pain and embrace it. And then the last thing is that I want to just, suggest is to see, when you're going through pain, there's nothing better, there's nothing that will help you more to give encouragement to other people. I know there are people that unfortunately are going through the same situation, right? And I know there's a lot other people out there, right, that are going through different things during this time. And one thing that I'm being very intentional about, if you follow me on my social media, I'm always posting positive things, right? I'm being very intentional about adding value to people, about encouraging, about giving a positive word to people, right? Because that's what we all need. And that helps you. If you're going through something bad and you have pain inside you, that will help you for sure. All right, my friends. Well, I hope this video has helped you. I think from the bottom of my heart that everything that is happening to me, sometimes we see there are blessings that come into our life, and we look at them in the moment, we look at them as disaster, right? But I know, in fact, that this is a blessing. And so if you think this video is going to help someone else, please share it. I will have this posted on my YouTube channel as well. You can go back and replay it. Internal Alignment, Joanna Rincon de Alignment. Excuse me. And please share it. Follow me on my social media. On Instagram, Joanna, Internal Alignment by Joanna. And on Facebook, I have my Facebook page, which is Internal Alignment. Well, thank you, everyone. Have a great rest of your day, and I see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.